Neslishah Sultan, the last recorded princess of the mighty Ottoman Empire, was born into greatness but never sought power. Unlike her legendary ancestor Hurrem Sultan, her life was a saga of exile, resilience, and lost royalty. Twice banished, she faced unimaginable hardships, but did she ever reclaim her birthright? Discover the astonishing fate of the last Ottoman princess in our full video, so let's get started. In February 1921, in the heart of Constantinople, later renamed Istanbul, Princess Neslishah Sultan was born into the splendor of the Ottoman Empire. Her arrival was met with grand celebrations, 121 cannon shots echoed through the city, and gold was distributed to the poor. But despite being born into luxury, the princess's life was destined to be filled with trials and exile. Neslishah, the eldest daughter of her family, was a direct descendant of the last two Ottoman rulers. Her mother, Sabiha Sultan, was Sultan Mehmed VI's daughter, and her father, Shehzadeh Omer Faruk, was the last caliph's son. She inherited a royal legacy, with beauty likened to Hurrem Sultan. Born into a world of regal splendor, she carried the refined grace and intelligence of her ancestors. Despite the fall of the Ottoman Empire, Neslishah remained a symbol of nobility, embodying the traditions and dignity of her lineage. She witnessed historical transitions, adapting to a changing world while preserving her family's heritage. Fluent in multiple languages and highly educated, she captivated many with her poise and wisdom. Her marriage to Egyptian royalty further cemented her status as a bridge between two great civilizations. Throughout her life, Neslishah remained an icon of resilience, elegance, and the enduring legacy of the Ottoman dynasty. But her fairy tale life ended when the Ottoman Sultanate was abolished in 1922. 2 years later, her family was exiled, losing their titles and wealth. Struggling in Europe, they settled in Nice, France, where Neslishah became fluent in 4 languages. Despite exile, she never stopped dreaming of returning to Turkey. But would she ever see her homeland again? After school, Neslishah's family moved to Egypt, where noble suitors pursued the princesses. Prince Muhammad Abdelmonem, son of Egypt's last Khedive, sought her hand, but she found him unattractive and much older. Her rejection angered her father, who saw marriage as financial salvation. Under family pressure, Neslishah eventually accepted. In 1940, at 19, she wed the 41-year-old prince in a grand ceremony at Heliopolis Palace, while her sister also married Egyptian royalty. Despite the lavish wedding, Neslishah struggled to adapt to her new life, facing cultural differences, political upheaval, and the expectations of royal duty. Despite their age difference, Neslishah and Muhammad had a happy marriage in Egypt, raising 2 children, Prince Abbas Hilmi and Princess Iqbal. However, history soon intervened. In 1952, Egypt's revolution forced King Farouk to abdicate and Muhammad became regent. Their rule was short-lived. By 1953, the monarchy was abolished and they were exiled. Unlike others, they made a decision that proved costly. In 1956, Muhammad's failed coup led to his arrest, while Neslishah and their children were placed under house arrest. Turkey's president secured their release and they fled to France. In 1963, Turkey granted amnesty, allowing Neslishah to return to Istanbul. At 42, she received the surname Osmanoglu, meaning descendant of the Ottomans. Despite all she had endured, Neslishah and her husband remained devoted to one another for 39 years. In 1979, Muhammad passed away at the age of 80 and was buried in Cairo. Their son Abbas studied at Oxford, worked at the London Stock Exchange, and later returned to Egypt in 1994. Their daughter Iqbal never married and remained by her mother's side in Istanbul. For the next 33 years, Neslishah lived a quiet life, reflecting on her extraordinary journey. She wrote her memoirs, which were later published, offering a glimpse into the life of a woman who had witnessed the fall of an empire, lived as an exile twice, and navigated 2 vastly different worlds. In 2012, at the age of 91, Neslishah Sultan passed away. Recognizing her as part of Turkey's great heritage, the government arranged a national funeral in her honor. Though she had spent much of her life in exile, her heart had always belonged to her homeland. She once said that the greatest hardship wasn't losing wealth or status, it was losing her country. Neslishah Sultan's story is one of resilience, love, and sacrifice. She was the last princess of a fallen empire, a bridge between the old world of the Ottomans and modern Turkey. Her legacy lives on as a symbol of strength and dignity in the face of overwhelming adversity. What do you think about this remarkable tale of princess's life? Share your thoughts in the comments, like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating historical stories. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.